the AK-74N, a true classic assault rifle in Escape from Tarkov. Using this rifle takes me back to the early days of Tarkov. It reminds me of a simpler time, when weapon selection was slim. The AK is like the old farm truck, not the fastest or best looking, but is always there, ready for a hard day's work. I thought it would be interesting to show how this classic handles after the most recent recoil changes in Tarkov. Today, I will show you 4 different builds for this weapon at each trader level. These are not meta builds, but instead focused on utilizing items unlocked at traders to make affordable weapons that handle well. My goal was a nice balance between ergonomics and recoil. So let's get into the meat of this video and start showing off the 4 builds I have today. The items I use for these builds are all available at traders. However, some of them are quest locked, such as the rubber butt pad, which is unlocked at Gunsmith Part 6. The other quest locked items that I can think of off the top of my head is the final grip for the level 4 build, which is highest in class for ergonomics. One of my favorite things about this weapon is how it progresses with you throughout your account's lifespan. At level 1, it's very usable even with the PS ammo that was recently buffed. And at each stage of the traders, it evolves. As you can see on my builds, I do offer silencer options at level 2 and 3 as this is important to people. However, one thing to note is that those silencers have worse recoil and worse ergonomics than the loud counterparts. So I personally don't think it's worth using until level 4 when you can put on the waffle suppressor. If I cycled too quickly through those builds, just go back and pause the video. Now let's move on to the recoil test. For this test, I went ahead and did uncontrolled and controlled recoil patterns, so you'll be able to see both. At level 1, the gun really has a lot of recoil, and you really only want to spray someone down if they're up close. But I think the gun really starts to shine at level 3. It doesn't have that much recoil, and the weapon only costs about 100,000 rubles, so it's actually fairly affordable for a decent weapon. You'll see that I've only used a max ammo level of BT ammo, and that's because that's the highest level you can buy from the traders. I think it's fair to say that even though there is better ammo, it's not always available. You have to find it in raid or craft it. And honestly, even with the controlled recoil, I was fairly impressed with all levels of the gun. However, again, you'll see at level 3, it really becomes easy to control, and so you're going to be putting a lot of shots on target, which is super important. The BT ammo pens right through class 4, which is the majority of what players use. So it's a very, very good gun to use with that ammo. Anyways, we're at the end of our testing for these weapons. I hope you enjoyed this comparison. I found it really interesting to see how the weapon was able to evolve. Anyways, I hope you liked this content. Subscribe and like if you did. And I've got a little bit of gameplay for you just at the end here. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Стоять, блядь! Куда? Стоять! Иди прямо, сука! Иди прямо, блядь! Куда? Давай прямо иди, блядь! Понятно. Понял я, понял. пошел!